takes big shots during his career for this team. A gamer.
He had his career high in that early season matchup against Duke with 25 in that game, but it was won by the Blue Devils. Cook now has to go back out with it.
I go inside. Vincent, a little fatigue, tendency to foul when you're that way.
Jumper, Jones.
Mr. Jackson, a little time. That's not their style.
We have had already 11 lead changes in this opening half.
Best play they run, that little curl.
News Sports Illustrated in the AP National Player of the Year. He hits the 2 free throws, and the lead is back to 5.
Pretty play, a little bump by Allen. I love the action, that little push off.
They got it to Hayes, unable to finish it.
You talk about team. These subs have really contributed in a solid fashion for Duke. And here they come with Okafor, interestingly enough. He's got to be careful, though, and use him if he comes on the floor. That's the big thing.
Here comes Allen.
It's Allen.
He's fearless. He's got the matchup he wants, maybe Kaminsky.
Now Decker switches over to him, gives it up to Jefferson.
He can make that little jumper, Jefferson, but doesn't look for it. Ooh, tough shot. And
taking from the outside, especially Sam Decker, because he's been off all night. He wants them to drive the ball, and the number one thing he said, get the ball to Frank. Jen?
That's what you guys have been calling for. Same thing as Jones is able to recover, get it back outside. Two resets here with 15 to shoot.
Tyus Jones time.
He pull up, and yes,
ties the game.
The dive.
Last 4 points to Wisconsin after trailing very briefly for the first time in the half.
Kaminsky's got to get out.
Jones, that's a 3. They came over to explain, just to clarify, that they just couldn't see anything, is what the officials said.
And this is not a team that really traps, other than maybe a trap at half court if you do a ball screen. So this will be milk time for Duke, and try and get something done with maybe 15 to 13 seconds. Don't get stuck late.
Wisconsin's solid. They got to get a stop here, and of course execute on the other end.
Yeah, here it comes. Anything to wonder this far out.
Tyus Jones launches the 3. Oh, this kid.
He does a great job.
Costello to Clark, and Plumlee blocks it. Up ahead, Tyus Jones off the glass.
And Plumlee with the assist. He screened both guys. The 9 causing problems.
Just a miscommunication between Dawson and Trice as Matt Jones goes to the corner. Tyus Jones puts up the 3.
And that was all.
Back in 91, Valentine has got the 3.
Plastic man,
yeah.
Stacey Augman. We have seen Winslow really step his game up here in the tournament and really become the closer for Duke at the end of the shot clock and end the game.
Look at this kid. He's a pretty good closer, too. And here comes Jones. Oh, he did a nice job containing his.
As Tyus Jones goes into the paint, and the freshman
He's been quiet most of this tournament. Get him going early is a good thing for the Blue Devils.
and Bell took his eye off of it. And Quinn Cook forced the steal. Here's Jones again for 2 more. Wiltshire has 6 of the Bulldogs' 10.
Jefferson gets right to the glass. Good offensive rebounder.
And the 3 is good by Tyus.
Seen the unselfish passing of Gonzaga in that last possession.
Duke has missed his last 5 shots from the field. An 11-point lead at one time is down to 6.
And Duke with Okafor on the bench, they got to get perimeter play here now.
Big kid. He is so tough. He does for the Zags.
That was 5.5 minutes between baskets for the Zags. Taken off Tyus Jones, and he gets it right back for Duke.
Yeah.
Reyes comes in for Chapman, who was whistled for his first. And it's a 7-0 run by the Blue Devils.
Use him when he's in there, I think. Put the pressure up. Here comes the double. Same side. I love how he drag dribbles.
As Tyus takes it to the hole.
Plumlee shows big, and they don't cover.
Hurdle off his hands.
Got bailed out, coach.
They did. Better pass.
Jones Jones on the fly, off the glass. And Taylor hasn't scored tonight. Way off on that one. And he went on the court at halftime just to check the lights, the conditions, what it feels like as Tyus Jones.
A freshman who hit a three in the first half but picked up a couple quick fouls.
Tyus Jones, he's gone the board for the first.
Comes out to Pope. And Winslow reached in and got the steal. Up ahead.
Two more, and the run now.
It's in the first two tournament games, most ever by a Duke freshman. What happened, Grant? You didn't step up?
Christian never passed.
There it is.
Curly wouldn't give it to you early. You'd have confidence in you.
Careful, we know Christian's out there tweeting.
Yeah, I got to be careful. I got to be careful. But that's impressive. Think about all the great freshmen who have played in this tournament. Some of the great scores. Set that record. Great job, Jahlil Okafor.
I don't know how you stop him, really. Such a good passer as well as finisher. And once again, low ball.
Avon gives it up to Frederick.
Slip numbers.
Okafor pitches it ahead to Cook. To the wing. To Jones. And he delivers off. That is Lucky Jones, who just came into the game. Had a good look.
Lucky plays loose. Confident kid. Does a lot of great things for this club. And their perimeter people really can get in the lane. So look for that.
Jefferson on the floor for the Devils, number 21.
There's a soft spot right there at the free throw line. He keeps trying to expose that in his zone.
And Grayson Allen with the ball now, seeing his first action. Freshman from Florida. It's Tyus bench area, 3 rows back. This is the most vocal contingent of Duke parents they say they've ever had. It's led by Mr. Okafor. Up ahead, Tyus Jones uncontested. Can't get.
Nice cut.
Jones.
Got to finish that.
Here he comes. He wants a big piece of this.
Going in again. Now feeds it outside. And Tyus Jones.
The Irish coming out in some yellow or gold-ish uniforms tonight. Duke in home white. Tyus Jones lays it in with the left hand.
Got all the way to the rim. Now, that was the dominant type of move we're used to seeing him make.
Grant with a turnover. Tyus Jones one-on-one with Jackson. Back-to-back buckets for Duke. Generally quicker than them, and as Jay said, he can take you outside and shoot it. Tyus Jones and a three-point opportunity.
Kansas should put up 2 statues of Bill Self outside of Allen Fieldhouse.
Cook misses the 3. Winslow with the rebound. Tyus Jones got it.
And I think it's been a really good year in that regard. I mean, this is the second time, only the second time since 1999 that Duke has won 28 games in the red. Oh, what a screen in the backcourt. Cat Barber totally taken out.
Emil Jefferson with a screen. That basket's going to count.
And Allen especially off the dribble getting to the basket. And Plumlee, look, that was a very good help and recover by Marshall Plumlee.
And at the other end, a layup for Tyus.
Game. But Texas has played a monster schedule. The problem is they just haven't won enough games against it to feel secure. They're what, 3-12 against the top 50 going into this game against Iowa State.
I'm sure Joe Lunardi will have an update at the end of the night, if not sooner. That last 4 in, first 4 out was before the conclusion of the Texas-Iowa State game that just finished. Miami squarely on the bubble as well. A chance to pick up a big win. Indiana, by the way, which is in the conversation there. They beat Northwestern earlier today. Davis having to fight around a screen by Okafor. Now Winslow, who's been playing great basketball recently, nearly turns it over.
With Winslow playing the 4, that makes it difficult. All of a sudden you got a big guy guarding out in the perimeter. And can you double Jahlil Okafor?
They double there with Johnson. Wide open is Tyus Jones, and he will knock down the 3. ACC Championship. Notre Dame and Florida State at 1 Eastern, and South Carolina taking on Tennessee, which defeated Kentucky tonight for the SEC Championship.
Duke, with that simple little trap, gets the ball in the hands of a big guy, and they're not bringing the ball up. They're just holding it.
Jones using the screen from Plumlee. Tyus Jones a deep 3, knocks it down.
Unbelievable. Yeah, they've been taking some punches on their home court. And yet another ball screen situation, and Duke putting Carolina in ball screen situations at every opportunity.
Duke's gone 10 minutes without Justice Winslow after he picked up his 4th foul, as Tyus Jones will somehow get...
I have to believe it's 6'10".
Well, this is the first time that he has ever seen a game in Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Never played, never coached, never seen a game.
Boy, Okafor holds that thing like it's a softball. Tyus Jones loss against the University of Virginia. A game that looked very similar to this. Virginia just dominated the game.
Tyus Jones banks it in, and it counts.
And he got fouled. Now keep in mind that Grayson Allen has 25 points tonight, and in all his previous ACC games combined, he had 33. So I mean, he may outscore himself tonight.
I'll tell you, though, he's a great-looking player. That is a sweet stroke he has. Jones.
3-point shooting.
In league games only.
Yeah, league games only.
He's 48.5% in conference play. For the year, he's just under 43%, so he's picked it up from beyond the arc once it arrived at the conference part of the schedule.
We want student athletes. We want them to do the right thing. Well, I hope he remembers that in making a decision.
Tyus Jones, a 3.
That's the 3-ball, man. I mean, I used to cry about that all the time. That's why I like television. Undefeated for 36 years. I got a better record than Krzyzewski. How come they didn't give me one of those chests? I mean, I haven't lost the game in 36 years.
You got enough gold yourself. You don't need anybody else to give it to you. Duke running a little clock now. Jefferson nearly walked. And the floater in for Tyus Jones, the terrific freshman guard out of Apple.
Wilson has his pocket picked by Tyus Jones. And Jones scores. He was patient and way trouble. As you said, Fonz, it's basically a bunch of 6'5" guys and shorter that he has behind Pierce. And the runner goes for Tyus Jones. A long bounce pass to the corner. Jones gets a return. Sets up Cook for 3. In and out. Another offensive rebound for Emil Jefferson. Tyus Jones with a chance. That's good.
Virginia, you think about their great wins, but against teams that have been sort of mediocre, they have struggled. It's against the elite teams they seem to play at a big-time level.
Well, for Virginia this season, remember, Clemson hasn't won here at Cameron Indoor in 20 years. They did defeat Duke last year, however, for the first time in 5 years. In the lane, Jones not
with that nice baseline drive, good reverse layup. And it's not Cupcake City, Clemson. You look at their resume, quality wins. You beat the likes of Arkansas and LSU, some of the teams they've beaten, man. It's some quality wins they have.
Well, they beat Pitt on the road.
Absolutely.
They won at Florida State. Can be a very difficult place to win. 63-45. Allen back out. Here's Jones. Yes, another 3.
What about a selfish play there?
Oh.
You know, standard though at Duke is not to win 25 or 30 games. The same you could say for teams like Kentucky and North Carolina. It's about cutting nets down. It's about winning. And Mike Krzyzewski knows that. If they falter early in the tournament again, you're going to see the same critics screaming and yelling. Hey, really, how good are they? Well, look at that drive.
Tough scoop there by Tyus Jones.
Not just geographically, but with the excellence they've shown over the years.
Not to take anything away from Kentucky, Louisville, and there are many great rivalries, but boy, sometimes 3 times a year between two programs who have had such extended and consistent excellence. Thanks in part due to players like Tyus. And here comes Duke.
Well, North Carolina's got to take advantage of offensive rebounds. They've only gotten a couple in this game.
They're not a good three-point shooting team. Very few teams in America get a higher percentage of their points on 2-point field goals and get a lower percentage of their points on 3-point field goals.
North Carolina doing a pretty good job of denying Tyus Jones the ball back. Now they've got to do a better job of keeping Duke out of the paint. Can't leave the ball. Just can't leave the ball. Shot clock going down. That's where the offense has an advantage when an air ball is shot, because they're following the flight of the ball.
Cook driving. The kick to Jones. Got it.
Poor save on the part of Bryce Johnson there. This could wind up being a three.
Tyus Jones the miss. Winslow had it. Jones has it. And finishes strong. Is out of timeouts.
You don't have to have a three here.
How tough is that kid?
He is a player.
Can tie or take the lead?
Duke has had success driving it.
Jones is trying, and he ties it. Shot clock turned.
He took it using his strength to go into the contact instead of avoiding it.
Tyus Jones, 2 more for the freshman.
What a stud. Boy, Dan, how good has Michael Benajay been, especially in ACC play? Averaging over 15 a game in the ACC play, almost 50% from three-point range. He has really blossomed into an outstanding basketball player.
He's also their backup point guard. When Caleb Joseph comes out, Benajay takes over at the point as Duke goes back.
Duke's really keeping the floor spread. 4 shooters around Okafor.
Lob inside. Winslow pulls it back out. Tyus Jones. How many times in his freshman season have we seen?
It sounds his percentage could be higher. He's got some games where he's missed shots that he doesn't normally miss. And you're talking about an offensive player, the likes of which you just do not see as a teenager very often. They don't make many of Jahlil Okafor.
Shot clock inside 10. Deep one for Tyus Jones.
Does anything bother Tyus Jones?
Jarquez Smith off the bench, a sophomore. Just his 4th three of the year. And the Clippers at 10:30. That's Wednesday. Clips without Blake Griffin for a while.
Well, that Heat Cavs game makes me feel a little awkward inside. It's like all my brothers.
Yeah.
My Miami Heat guys, and you got LeBron and Mike Miller, James Jones for Cleveland. It's sometimes if you play with energy, play with emotion, play with passion. That's good enough. And Plumlee's done a fantastic job of conditioning, making himself into an impact player. His senior year, Duke.
Tyus Jones, another.
Excellent interior passing by the Knowles. It's a good connection right there.
Well, we said earlier, Duke was really scuffling at the beginning of the game. Even though they were bad, they were within a very close range of the Knowles. And now you could say the same thing about Florida State. As poorly as it seems they played this half, they're down by 3 with a minute to go.
Well, they have to be encouraged. Got a lot of opportunities going. They're right there.
Nifty move, splitting the defense in the free throws. Florida State back within 5, once down by 14 earlier in this second half. Quinn Cook out there with Tyus Jones, Grayson Allen, 3 guards on the court. Justice Winslow and Jahlil Okafor. Okafor, the only player on the court taller than 6'6". Jones a 3 with the shot clock.
Making a one-point game. Now it's Duke ball.
That was about as clear-cut a charge as could be. They're up on Cook. Really don't want to foul him at 92%. 1:20 to go. 18 to shoot. Jones not much of a better option to foul at 86 plus for the year. Hey, leave him alone. He throws in a floater from the middle.
It's like the Duke of old, the defense setting up the offense. Grant misses too strong. Winslow with the board. Winslow on the push. 4-point lead for Duke. The more you watch Jefferson, he just plays within his strength. Doesn't he, Grant? That's when he jacked that corner jumper up. That's not his game.
He's within himself. Coach once told me that you got to be a
Tyus Jones, 6'5". Grant takes it to the hole, and it doesn't go. They can't buy one. Well, that's reminiscent of Duke at Notre Dame. They couldn't finish at the rim.
Jones forces his way in. Time. Now, 20 years ago when I was here, there was only one voice, and that voice was Coach K. So he delegates more with his assistants, and it helps having guys that used to play for him who understand the Duke way.
Jump shot goes. Tyus Jones. Two-man play, interior passing. Tremendous pass by George's Hunt. Mitchell transfer as well. Marco Polo guy.
Top floater goes down for.
I don't know. I got to be open for some touches on the inside. Give him some touches.
Tyus Jones hits a three. Here's for Chris Bolden.
Go down screen. See, Jones a little quiet in games like this. Put him against the elite teams, and his game goes to another level. Against Wisconsin, against Connecticut, Michigan State, Virginia.
Cook out to Tyus Jones. Yes.
Well, he says right there, you know.
He hadn't really given Duke a chance to foul him, taking mostly jump shots.
Brogdon misses the three. Another offensive rebound. Toby can't put it back home. And here come the Blue Devils. Cook having a terrific year. Mike Krzyzewski has said repeatedly this year he's been a great player this season, and he's been a better leader than he's been a player. A young team that starts three freshmen and has, Jay, I think, embraced his role with Tyus Jones coming in and handling the ball most of the time.
Quinn Cook is on his way to having a career with 1,500 points and over 500 assists. Good drive, and yet another layup left. Not one.
What does the pack line defense mean exactly?
Well, what it is, they give good ball pressure on the ball, and everybody is inside of 16 feet. And they move as the...
Saturday, home to Louisville. Anderson. Still loose, and Winslow has it. Another wide open look for three. And finally, the Blue Devils have their first win last year. Anthony Gill, who has spent a lot of the night in foul trouble, coming up with a big basket for the Hoos.
And he went right at Justice Winslow with those 4 fouls.
Another floater. Tyus Jones has knocked down 3.
Contesting that shot, making it difficult.
Remember how well Cook and Tyus Jones shoot free throws. Virginia looks like they're going to play it out. There's about an 8-second difference. And they're going to decide that they can get a stop. Not going to foul.
Well, you made the point. If they foul Jones or Cook, you're looking at automatic free throw shooter stepping the line.
Deep one for Jones. Yes! They're playing well.
Won 6 in a row.
Well, I remember the win over Louisville in Chapel Hill a couple weeks ago. Loose ball stolen away by Jones, off to Tyus Jones, and Duke has the lead. Jump hook over Okafor, no, and Winslow down for a rebound. Tyus Jones. Count it.
That was a tough shot in a row. When the big redhead go over. Now that's Linda. She's the better half right there. Trust me.
She's a saint, isn't she?
She absolutely.
And another foul.
Because of that, you go down to Cameron Indoor Stadium. You got to own your home turf. You got to win on your home turf.
Just think about what Greensboro is going to be like this year with the ACC tournament, with all the great teams at the top of this league. Another tough shot for Tyus Jones.
They got to sign him to a deal.
Matt Jones with the offensive rebound on the missed free throw, and it cost.
Corner on the rake and take. Straight to the cup. Off balance. Suleiman with the rebound. Jones ahead of the field.
Tough shot that back in transition.
Again from 12 feet.
And that's the shot that Duke will live with if Rebecca will settle.
And Jones with it. Okafor picks up his second. 13 points in a row for Sir Dominic. And we're knotted up at 28. Jones driving, beautiful left hand layup off the bound.
Up the weak side of the board for Duke. Let's see if they can strike back and cut into this St. John's lead.
You get the feeling that Duke's ready to go on a run right here. 7:22 to play.
And I would look for him to be in attack mode more than settle. Try to, once again, have Okafor touch the ball.
Baseline, Tyus Jones driving. And one. Can't hold on. somehow gets it to Jordan, and it's blocked by Okafor. Here comes Tyus Jones. Down the lane. Deals it. Plumlee can't hold on. Matt Jones with the recovery. Coach K, 133 away from win number 1,000. Cook. He's been clutched down the stretch. Clark. Inside. Jones for three. Bang!
Nice pass. Leads to an open three. Wow, in and out. And then the second attempt by Jones from 2-point range was swatted inside. Jones for three. ESPN, you mentioned a couple of losses around here, cause for angst. Mike Krzyzewski said this is a very young team that's done some very good things. Foremost among them, that win at Wisconsin earlier this year. Another three. This one. Robinson lost it as the shot clock was winding down. The fourth Pittsburgh turnover. And the shot manages to drop. Looked like Michael Young, and they're back within 14. The biggest deficit Pitt faced in the first half was 17 late in the half. Neil Jefferson.
And Artis playing way off of Jefferson.
Count it for Tyus Jones. He's been a new man.
Has come out much stronger in this second half. It's almost like they were trying to feel out the process in the first. And were caught flat-footed at times and not taking advantage of offensive opportunities. Good double team by Pittsburgh to make Okafor get rid of it.
Winslow for an open three for Tyus Jones.
Been right on the money. It's not just been, Sean, the extra pass, it's been the right pass.
Cook's three wouldn't go. The offensive rebound by Suleiman kept it alive. And Tyus Jones, after Robinson's shot was blocked, and Artis has 21, a career high. The previous career high didn't last long. He had 20 on Saturday. And Coach K, before the game, talked so admiringly about Jamie Dixon. He said, this will be a hard game tonight because they are very well coached and they have a terrific program. They do what they do over and over again, year after year, very well.
And he emphasized that word, program. Pitt doesn't have a good team. They've got a really outstanding program.
Shot clock running down. And a three. It's been his night. Tyus Jones made up for it there.
I'll tell you one thing. When they make that long shot, they are so dangerous. Because both those guys, they're dynamite. They play defense. They attack you. What a great combination.
Jones very aggressive. Nicely done. Beautiful touch off the window. Pretty confident. Rebound picked off there. Gave it away. Here's Tyus Jones on the attack. Great adjustment to lay it in.
Terrific move right there by Jones. He had to.
He has made 5 of its last 6 field goals. Reed with a 2.
See if Duke goes for this thing. Start up a little break up.
Tyus Jones throws it in for his first bucket.
Turned out a 90% shot for a 35% shot.
Tyus Jones went right by Robinson.
And he's hearing it from 19,000. It is a raucous student section here. Winslow into the corner for Cook. Lone senior. Tyus Jones, backdoor, a thing of beauty.
And I love the sense that there was no sense of entitlement with him.
That's right.
As far as the coaching profession was concerned, he's come in and he's paid his dues, and he has earned his way to this point.
Spent 5 years with Bill Self in the Kansas program before going to Tulsa. I know you worked some of his games in Conference USA. He left a very good team in Tulsa to come to Wake Forest.
Yeah, and it was tough for him too. You know, you recruited all those guys, and
Jones answers with a 3-ball. Jones on the dribble drive. Can't get it to go. Follows his own shot. Well done. 55-50.
The other end, and now a chance to extend the lead. Danny Manning extending his pressure a little bit defensively.
Matt Jones with 5 of the last 7 of Duke's points. 2 minutes remaining. Critical defensive sequence coming up here for Wake Forest.
Duke's going to be very deliberate in this possession. They have been the last 3 or 4.
did not initiate the offense in the last sequence until under 10, and that's where we are now with the shot clock. Tyus Jones. Yes, and the foul. Strong maneuver.
Krzyzewski up off the bench to indicate an offense to his club is Suleiman. And Jefferson. Tyus Jones is scoreless. Not anymore. He'll make his ACC debut on Saturday against Boston College here at Cameron. Okafor out of the double team. Tyus Jones a three.
Puts it in a little. Messé off the glass. He's got 11.
He almost went too quickly. Looked like he was about to lose his balance.
Drummond brings a double. Ball movement for Tyus Jones. Back-to-back threes.
The weather's flowing, and this is where the experience has to come in. Toledo has to maintain their focus and playing their game, hoping that they have another run in them, and just as hopeful that Duke has another low in their offense.
Tyus Jones hits the three. The freshman Tyus Jones, the senior Ryan Boatwright.
Boatwright plays about 37 minutes a game and can go all day.
Jones knocks down the Purvis the pull.
Coming with 1-2-1-1 three-quarter court pressure.
Double again on Okafor. Nearly stolen on the gamble by Purvis. Open on the wing. Tyus Jones got a chance for a 4-point. UConn back within one. And off to Jones. Floater is there. Hamilton. Boy, a great drive, but missed the finger roll.
So that ball's got to go inside.
Tyus Jones, count it. Made 3 of the night for Connecticut, and it's now a 9-point game. Jones, what a finish. If the 7-footer doesn't hit the 3, the 6'10 guy will.
They went for the double team. The rotation had to come from Jahlil Okafor. That's a long way for him to recover to an open three-point shooter, especially one that's 6'10 and Duye Dukin.
And there may not be another team in America, Jay, where all 5 guys who are on the court at any given time, they can all shoot the 3. Jones absorbs the bump.
And because of the shooters Wisconsin has on the floor, there's really no help side. So Trayvon Jackson able to get all the way to the basket and just bully Duke to get there. And Duke is
put in 2.
Tough cover for Jahlil Okafor with those 2 fouls, having to guard Kaminsky off the dribble.
Jones rattles home a 3. Jay Billis.
Well, the results weren't so hot back then when you started with so many freshmen. What a great play by Tyus Jones. Duke shooters, when they get an opening, to put up a 3.
Jackson in and out, down with a rebound is Jones, and the Blue Devils look to extend the lead. Nice crossover. And the finish for the freshman. We go under 4 minutes to go. Kaminsky surrounded. Duke ball. Tyus Jones in attack mode lays it in.
What a defensive. They're not looking to burn it, but they can use some clock and then attack.
And that's just what they're doing.
They're in a 2-3 set right now. Krzyzewski used to call that 2-3 motion. Then they can get in and call a set and go the last 10 seconds of the clock.
Tyus Jones, who's had a sensational night, adds to his totals with a 3.
Tournament.
They led the league last year in scoring. The issue is that they couldn't guard. And again, that's something that they're looking to clean up. They worked hard on it in practice yesterday.
Out of a double team, Okafor to Jones. He gets the friendly bounce. Hey, Army will try and run. This is not something that is a fluke. They will do it by design. They don't care who the opponent is.
Yeah, their transition team on misses and makes, they're going to continue to push, and that'll test this Duke defense, especially in transition.
1 point game as we're near the 12-minute mark. Longley bobbled it. Dangerous pass up top to Tyus Jones.
There's that naked ball screen here again. Marshall Plumlee's got to set that screen, though, to create some separation.
Shot clock down to 5. Jones gets the friendly bounce and roll. Duke up by 4.
That his Army background has had. This team, especially on the offensive end, it's all about precision, timing, all those things that are so vitally important for our men and women who serve our country in that capacity.
Well said. Duke on offense now, up by 3. Army has hit 4 of its last 5 shots. See if they can pick it up defensively.
With Okafor back in the game, I'd like to see him get a little touch to try to create some offense either for himself or for his teammates.
Shot clock down to 5. Jones going to launch from deep and buries the triple. Second differential, game clock to shot clock. Shot clock at 10. Jones wants a screen. 5. And Jones makes it happen with 3.
This is our own Jason King of Bleacher Report. He's with us this weekend here. He wrote a fantastic story on Jahlil Okafor, and you really get to understand what he's all about as T. Jones.
Yep, you're right.
Here's Valentine, tipped away by Matt Jones.
Nice play by Jones. Deflection.
Or Tyus Jones, rather. Forgive me, Tyus Jones. And he gets, says, let's slow it down, call the play.
That was a good defensive play by Tyus Jones, deflecting the ball and then getting the conversion in transition. Taking a turnover and getting a layup.
9-point lead in the ball for the Blue Devils.
A nice matchup here, Dorsett and Winslow. Who's going to win this battle? Get the veteran against the diaper dandy.
Shot clock at 3.
Oh, he fouled though. And he fouled though. Have a big year for the Spartans, and they're going to have a big year. If they're going to have a great season, 3 guys have to really be the catalyst: Valentine, Trice, and Dawson.
Jones. Count it.
10.
4:40 to go.
You know, Forbes played in high school with Denzel Washington, so when he transferred.
Denzel Valentine.
I meant Valentine. I love Denzel Washington.
I knew you were going to do that at some point today.
He is my favorite actor right out there today. No doubt. I love him. But Valentine, you're right. That's a turnover, man.
Yeah, you're allowed. You handle the rock a lot. It's okay to turn it over every now and again. Tyus Jones.
Marcus Gilbert, we should say. Brother Malcolm also on the team. Rose tries to whip that one ahead to Gilbert. Blue Devils come back the other way. Tyus Jones, one-handed crossover. Our players to watch. There you can see Marcus Gilbert, Justice Winslow. Played pretty evenly. It's about as even as it gets. I think we nailed it. Yeah, that's pretty good matchup tonight. And that's one of the reasons why Fairfield has been able to keep it close. Gilbert doing his part. Tyus Jones, righty bank shot is good to start.
Roxy Bernstein with you for opening night. And the runner, Justice Winslow, missing inside. Emil Jefferson in the offensive glass pulls it out. Tyus Jones to the basket.
Is one, they have to comport themselves comfortably. They're trying not to turn it over to fuel transition opportunities.
Jones hits the 3. Out there. Tyus Jones, the deep 2.
How about that defensive play from Winslow? These guys see LeBron James track down shooters from behind, guys who've got 4 and 5 steps on them.
Jones for 3.
He might have been the 5th or 6th best guard. And a season ago, being knocked back like that might have had a different kind of impact as they get another 3 from the rookie Jones.
And he gives it right back to Quinn Cook. The unselfish play.
How about that?